Light, along with other electromagnetic parts of the electromagnetic spectrum, travels in waves. Light is different from sound waves or other types of waves in that it doesn't need a medium, so it is capable of traveling through a vacuum. It travels at around 300,000 kilometers per second through a vacuum, but the speed and wavelength of the light changes as it passes through different mediums. These wavelengths range from 400 to 700 nanometers and include all colors that are reflected off objects and allow us to see images. In 1861, Thomas Sutton discovered that he could use lenses to focus light onto a recording medium and capture an image, creating the first single-lens camera. The first cameras were large and operated at waist height. They needed a hood to block out all light except that which came from the lens to keep extraneous light from corrupting the image, and it took a long time to capture the image. The first single-lens camera with a brand name was Calvin Ray Smith's monocular duplex, created in 1884, and single-lens cameras saw increasing popularity over the next century. Single-lens cameras work using mirrors and prisms. Light enters the lens and bounces the image up to a reflective prism. This prism then reflects the image to the view screen, which flips the image to show the photographer what is being photographed. The first mirror is then moved and the shutter is opened, allowing the light to go straight through the camera and expose the film to the light, capturing the image. Cameras have evolved significantly since their creation in 1861. The first cameras required photographers to manually lift the mirror and open the shutter. With the development of the 35mm camera, which used smaller film and needed less exposure, cameras became smaller and easier to use. They became fully mechanical, needing only one press of a button to operate, and they made cameras much more resistant to extraneous light, eliminating the need for hoods. Adjustments to shutter speed allowed photographers to capture motion shots, and cameras have made the transition from film to digital. The age of technology has allowed us to develop autofocus and increased resolution, allowing for the clearest image possible. A single-lens camera's main purpose is to create an image, and it only needs light to do so. Just using mirrors and a reflective prism, pictures are created for saving memories, documenting life, showing things in a presentation like this one, espionage, and spying on your cheating spouse for alimony. Pictures can be used as evidence in court cases or as a means of analyzing and documenting new discoveries, but they can also be used to communicate with other people or convey a message through social media or propaganda.